guys, it's Miss Reed. Today is going to be a quick kind of video because we're going to be reviewing just cause and effect in historical texts like we've been doing, and then we're also just going to briefly review how to write an extended response. So quickly, this is the same presentation that you saw the last video, cause and effect, the reasons why it's usually used, to explain events, which are the causes that result in other things happening, those are the effects. Examples of when you might see this: an article about the effects of an earthquake, a blog about the effects of not getting enough sleep. You saw it also in the text about like historical events, like why something was invented, what caused that to happen. So you are going to read this text, Fulton Success. For some of you it might sound familiar. I believe it was in one of the shared text packets prior to us leaving school. So you're going to read this. You're going to do your Google form quiz, not a quiz, but comprehension about the text. And then you're going to write an extended response. So this extended response says, as Fulton built his boat, people called it Fulton's Folly. Why did they first think the boat was dangerous? What happened that turned the boat into Fulton's success? Use details from the article to support your response. So I've also put this in the PowerPoint so you can keep and you can reference this as you do it. This is exactly the same response that is in, this is the same way it's written that is in the Ready New York book. And remember, this is really important when it has the bullet points. It says, in your response, be sure to explain why people first thought the boat was dangerous, explain what happened that turned the boat into Fulton's success, and then also use details from the article to support your response. And we know that third bullet point is always just the evidence that we're using. So in this slide, it's really just an outline, and it breaks down exactly what you are doing when you write an extended response. So remember that whenever you write an extended response, our first bullet point, so right here, our first bullet point is explain why people first thought the boat was dangerous. We're going to answer that in our first paragraph. We're going to write one whole race response about that answers that bullet point question. So in this slide, I've kind of broken it down for you, and I've given you like a rough outline of what it should look like. So it should be indented because you know I always indent in the first paragraph. It says, oop, that looks crazy now. People thought the boat was dangerous because, and you will put your answer, that's how it will look. In the text it says, evidence 1. Also in paragraph, whatever number you find evidence, it states evidence 2. Then you have your explain, right? We're following the race with 2 C's format to write our written response. You could literally, when you're writing your response on your assignment today, copy this and paste it. You could copy this and paste it, and then just obviously insert your own answer, your own idea, and then insert your own evidence. But this is really what the paragraph should look like to answer that one bullet point. And for the second paragraph, again, this was the second bullet point. We're going to use a race response to answer our second bullet point as well. So this is going to come right after the first one. So it's like, explain what happened that turned the boat into Fulton's success. Again, we're following the race format: restate, answer, cite evidence 1, cite evidence 2, and explain where your evidence is proven. So you can see again, Fulton Steamboat became a success because blank. Insert your own idea answer there. In the text it says we're following the same format again. Again, if you want to copy and paste this into your work, but obviously insert your own ideas and your own evidence that you found and your own explanation, that's totally fine with me, just so you guys can get into the habit of what it should actually look like when you're writing an extended response. So that is all for today. Looking forward to seeing your work, and I'll see you soon.